Hello YouTube. I know it's been a little while. Unfortunately, even though Boone is a beautiful place to live, there's a lot of good people. There's a lot more good people than bad people. College is here, you know, it's decent to work or whatever. It's cold, a lot. And today you can kind of look at the sky. It's very gray, very cloudy. It says it is 42 degrees and it lies. Yesterday the temperature read 22 and it was gorgeous. You could be outside in short sleeves and just weird. So I don't really know what's going on with the weather. But that has been the reason for very few videos coming out recently. I'd like to take a second to give a huge shout out to everybody that's recently subscribed and checked out what we do. Well, I guess what I do mostly. It means a lot that y'all are taking the time to watch the videos, even if you don't finish them. I mean, I get it, I can be kind of boring sometimes. But on the few days that I've had a little time to myself and a little warmth and a little sunlight, I've been trying to continue to work on some of the projects around the house. Mainly old two-faced Mustang here. I have kind of got a lead on some parts on this thing. I don't know how soon I'm going to be able to get them in, but I want you guys to know that as soon as I do, you'll get to see that and actually get to watch me take it to the shop, cut it apart, repair everything. But what I have been doing is finding some pretty bad news about some of the other stuff. So I know I told you that I was hoping to do some other things with it, but now I've pretty much found that every single piece of the framework of this car is garbage. Obviously I couldn't really see all of that with the fenders on, but I've seen it now and it's pretty terrible. There's other holes and stuff that shouldn't be there. I've actually got the doors loose now, and I know it takes 2 seconds. It's 6 bolts, you know, 3 there, 3 there. They're 1/2-inch bolts. They come undone. I got all the chrome pieces and stuff that I had off the car and just kind of in there. I've got the entire wiring harness out now. It's just laying in the car. I got some of the other stuff taken off and gotten rid of. The windshield is ready to be popped out. I don't really have somewhere to put it at the moment. I mean, I know it's garbage and all of that, but I don't have like a big enough tub or bucket or whatever you want to call it to get it. See, there's more rust to it, but fear not, before this actually turns out to be a kind of a good thing, because you see there's more rust down there in the bottom, and in the battery tray and stuff like that. We knew that. And you can see that frame rail right there is gone, and even under there it's gone. But I say this is awesome for several reasons. I've had some people want to buy this car from me, and I don't want that. I want to fix this car to be able to showcase my skills as both a fabricator and a mechanic, and to also use as advertising for my future business. I have set up a payment plan to finish off my shop. I owe somewhere close to like $1,500, and as soon as our taxes come back, that debt is paid. I'm actually getting rid of some of my cars. The Audi is going to be for sale in the next couple of weeks, as well as my 05 convertible. Once both of those cars get sold, that will essentially pay for my concrete and any other little miscellaneous stuff that I need to buy, because I know getting the shop going is going to be, it's going to be expensive, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. If not as a business, it'll be worth it to me just for my own, you know, just doing videos and having fun, and you know, my kids and myself getting out together and doing things that we love. Be able to go drag racing a little bit, have somewhere to actually work on our stuff. So this car now, you know, I had toyed around with the idea of putting that motor and the C4 that I have back into the car, but I'm not willing to put any kind of motor in that thing with the frame the way it is. I understand it is not a body on frame car. That's not the point. The point is there's nothing up there holding any kind of horsepower together. So this car is a forever car for me, so I'm going to fix it the way I want. I have looked into I believe it is a TMC or a TPC. I'm not 100% sure on the company. Front end kit. It comes with the Willwood braking system as well as QA1 coilovers. I've talked to them about it. The price is about $1,500 for that, but that'd be awesome. I want this thing on coilovers eventually, like in the long run. I think it'll be awesome. I've already done one kit on a Boss Mustang, the one that's at the shop. If you guys have looked at that, it turned out awesome. It sits fine, it looks like it'll ride fine, and to be able to handle on curvy roads, especially with the plans that I have for this car, could be incredible. And as bad as the frame is in the front, the rear is just as bad, and so if I do the front, might as well do the back. And then we have full QA1 coilovers in the front, then in the back, this thing will be a handling machine. Especially with the motor and transmission combination that I'd like to have. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about that or not, but I would love to go Coyote with a 6-speed in this car. And with that being the case, I have to put a different cradle in it anyway. As far as holding the motor and all that, the Coyote will not fit in between the shock towers on the first gen Mustangs. So awesome, you know, it's setting everything in line for me to do what I want to do anyway. And who doesn't want a 6-speed with 400 and some horsepower in a first gen? I mean, they're just awesome. Anyway, so Coyote is 6-speed, QA1 coilovers. I may not keep QA1s. I know we use them a lot at the shop. They work great. All of the people that we've installed them for have loved them. They've said it handles incredible and does all this, that, and the other. I also know that they have a good name, but personally I have never used any, but that's neither here nor there. And once the shop is done, I'll actually be able to do this stuff at home. And I know many people may look at my channel and look at some of the stuff that I've done here and be like, oh, he's just some shade tree backwoods mechanic and this, that, and the other. I would never claim to be a super professional mechanic and or body man or all of that, but I feel like I'm much better than what you guys get to see a lot of the times, because as I've said in some of my previous videos, I don't like to mix the shop at work versus the shop at home. And obviously I have better tools, better equipment, better stuff at the shop where I work. And I may have to do that sometime, is actually make a video about the things that I do there. And so you can kind of see the difference. I'm not having to use a flux core, you know, $99 welder at the shop. I use a $2,500 miller. You know, I use much more precise tools, much more precise instruments as far as your calipers, your angle finders, all this stuff. And I'm spending other people's money, if that makes sense. You know, I do not own the shop that I work at, so I don't make the money that, you know, some people would make to build some of the cars and stuff that I build. And please do not misunderstand, I'm incredibly happy with the money I make. I feed my family with it. I have money left over to buy junk like that Mustang, you know, but I don't make $100 an hour like some guys in town charge. Like, I just don't do that. But as I continue to get the shop going and get some stuff going on at the house, I'll be able to potentially do that, and then not only make better cars for myself, better cars for other people, and better content for you guys. And like I said, I appreciate y'all watching this long. Hopefully I'll quit rambling, and we'll get another video soon of actually delving in a little deeper. I've got it set up to start sandblasting it soon, and once we can do that, we'll be able to see a little bit more about what's going on and where we're going to go from here. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about us. The quicker we start making money on the channel, the quicker we can start putting more money into more projects. But as always, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.